From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Friday, August the 30th, 2024. The IDF continues its operation against terror group Hamas in Gaza and today concluded a 3-week-long operation in the southern Gaza Strip, where the IDF said it eliminated over 250 terrorists and destroyed dozens of terrorist infrastructures, including 6 tunnels, with a total length of just over 3.5 miles. In some of the tunnels, terrorist residences, weapons, and terrorists were located and were eliminated. The IDF continues its operation in Samaria, the West Bank, as well, battling terrorists there, including today eliminating a terrorist cell headed by the head of Hamas in Jenin in a drone strike on his vehicle. The IDF said he was involved in carrying out and directing shooting and bombing attacks and continuously advanced terrorist activities in the Judea and Samaria area. The IDF also continues to defend the northern border with Lebanon amid rocket and drone attacks from terror group Hezbollah, today saying that fighter jets of the Air Force hit a number of ready-to-launch rocket launchers belonging to Hezbollah in southern Lebanon. Well, anti-Israel protests have already begun on college campuses here in the U.S. ahead of the new school year, including at Cornell, Baruch, and the University of Michigan, where on Wednesday, during a Welcome Week event, CEO of the Anti-Defamation League, Jonathan Greenblatt, said some protesters were spotted wearing headscarves of the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine. He said a murderous group and a designated foreign terrorist organization. Local news outlet The Bridge said university police arrested 4 protesters who refused to disperse and cited university spokesperson Colleen Mastoni saying that protests are welcome at the University of Michigan so long as those protests do not infringe on the rights of others, disrupt university operations, or threaten the safety of the community. And at Temple University yesterday, President Richard Englert said that a group of students and non-students at Temple gathered peacefully at first, but then some of them migrated to the Rosen Center, the home of the Temple chapter of Hillel. While there, he said, the demonstrators used megaphones to chant directly at the occupants within the building. He said, "We are deeply saddened and concerned by these events. Targeting a group of individuals because of their Jewish identity is not acceptable, and intimidation and harassment tactics like those seen today," he said, "will not be tolerated." He said the school is investigating. A Berlin Holocaust memorial was vandalized this week. Anti-Semitic and anti-Israel graffiti was found Wednesday at the Rosenstrasse Memorial, which honors a group of non-Jewish German women who demonstrated for the release of their Jewish husbands who had been arrested and against the Nazis' policies against Jews. This was in late February, early March of 1943. The graffiti sprayed across the sandstone monument said Jews are committing genocide, and the words "Free Palestine," accompanied by the image of a Palestinian flag, were sprayed on the ground below it. The European Jewish Congress wrote, "We unequivocally condemn the vandalization of the Rosenstrasse monument in Berlin, saying this outrageous disrespect of Shoah victims doesn't advance the Palestinian cause. It is simply unacceptable." Local police are investigating there. Well, Israeli swimmer 23-year-old Ami Dadaon won a gold medal today at the Paris Paralympic Games, Israel's second medal and second gold medal at the Paralympics. Dadaon coming in first in the men's 100-meter freestyle in the S4 disability category. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Friday, August the 30th. Live Shabbat services are coming up at 6 o'clock from New York City's Central Synagogue, followed by Shabbat services from the Hampton Synagogue. At 8:30, Justin Pine speaks with Rabbi Zev Reichman about the influence of Rabbi Abraham Isaac Kook At 9:30, Abigail Pogrebin speaks with Noah Feldman about his book, To Be a Jew Today. At 10, David Harris poses the question, with so many current global conflicts, why do college students focus on Israel? At 10:30, it's a replay of the Hampton Synagogue Services, followed by a replay from Central. And coming up next, a look at this week's Torah Portion. And that's the JBS News Update for Friday, August the 30th, 2024. I'm Teisha Bader. Shabbat Shalom. Am Yisrael Chai.